Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley. I'm going to do the this reading that y'all have been anticipating. It's the ancestral message. Loves, I've been sitting here at my cards for I don't know how many hours staring, just trying to get the courage to do this. So I hope the messages are to your liking and what's needed to be heard. This is not sign based, okay? So you can be a Virgo, a Sag, a Capricorn, anything, all right? This is just the collective. I asked my angels and my ancestors, show me a message for the collective and all who need to hear it, who will stumble or who have stumbled upon my channel. So I'm nervous, loves. Let's go ahead and get started. I was trying to come up with a spread for you all because that's what was kind of holding me up. So what I did was show me the messages that they are sending to you at the moment. Show me the messages that you need to hear and what the most likely outcome is. I'm not sure how it's going to go. Let's figure it out. For the messages for you, I'm using the Native American Tarot. Y'all know this is a powerful, powerful deck for me. The Afro-Brazilian Tarot for the energy surrounding you, and my Mermaid Tarot for the mutual. So let's go ahead and get started. I can't even, like, my throat chakra is already getting clogged up. So before I go on, I do want to tell everybody I do still have my special going on, the $50 video record reading and then the $100 virtual face-to-face reading if you all want to take advantage of that. All right, my lovelies, let's go ahead and get started. I'm nervous. Show me the messages. Show me the ancestral messages, or what they're needing to hear, what the collective is needing to hear from their ancestors and angels. I'm already lightheaded. I don't know how long this one's gonna go, loves. I don't really know. This is gonna be a new one for me, so thanks for coming here and and let's see, and helping me with this one. Ooh. They're telling me to do it like this. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Show me the messages that are going to be needed, or messages they need to hear. Messages that are surrounding the collective and all who are watching this video. Remember this, it's impossible to resonate with everybody watching this video. So if it's not your story, it's simply not your story. I know some of y'all are turning up the volume right now. Let's see, or getting ready or getting comfortable or something. I'm so nervous and I'm shaking. Three, 6, 9, 10, 6. Oh my goodness, my lovelies. Let's see. Show me any advice, any mutual messages, any potential outcome messages, or anything that is needed to be heard or said that is revolving around these two messages here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow. I keep wanting to say Virgo. I know a lot of y'all are Virgos, so let's see. Ooh, all right. I'm already lightheaded. I'm already dizzy. Loves, this reading's going to take me all the way out. So if I don't post for a few days, y'all know where I'm at. I'm recuperating. So let me see if I can move this down like this. I'm already dizzy and I feel like I'm getting a fever. All right. Ooh. Okay, so you have, for my beautiful, lovely members or my subscribers, or if you just stumbled upon this, I'm just going to call y'all my lovelies, all right? Because this is not sign specific, gender specific, nothing, okay? You have the Chief of Vessels. I almost said chef. You have the Chief of Vessels, the Warrior of Shields, the Victory, the Six of Wands, Chief of Pipes in reverse, Matriarch of Blades in reverse, and the Nine of Pentacles. Underneath the deck, you have the Death card. So give me a second, loves, because remember, these ones are, this deck and this deck don't have labels, and they're all labeled something different. So I have to like remember, I had to study the cards. Chief of Vessels is, that's the Pentacle. Oh no, it's Cups. That's the King of Cups. Warrior of Shields in reverse, which is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Oh my goodness. Ooh. I may have to clarify, loves. Oh, there's something, this is like scratching and itching. There's an ancestor that has been itching to tell you this, itching to reach out to you, itching and scratching, trying to open that door, trying to go behind that veil to see you or to communicate with you. I have the chills everywhere. It's a male ancestor coming through. Some of y'all have a male ancestor coming through, okay? Father figure, grandfather, great-grandfather, whatever it may be, it's a male. It's a male that you may not have had a lot of time with, or a male that you may never have met, or you may never know, you may have never known about. Wow. Okay, I have the chills everywhere. I don't know if y'all can see, but the Chief of Vessels, okay? This is the King of Cups. This is someone who adores you. This is someone who loves you. Y'all, this reading's gonna make me cry. I can already feel it, okay? So bear with me, stay with me. I'm gonna try and keep it under an hour. But there's definitely a male figure that loves you and adores you. He possibly smoked. I'm getting strongly, it's like, some of y'all have heard of him, or some of y'all have seen pictures of this person, but it's an ancestor, okay? Or maybe it's somebody that you possibly know, have an idea of the origin of where this person is, or who he is, or where he's from, right? But it's definitely a male. It's a grandfather or a great-grandfather or an uncle or a father. It's a male. Oh my goodness, do y'all remember? Okay, if you follow me on my sign readings, Virgo especially, and Cancer, I talk about generational curses, childhood trauma, and I always associate it with crows. There's that crow. This is, oh my God, this person's here to help you break these curses, love. I don't know if y'all can see my chills. This person is here to help you break these things and break these curses and break these traumas. I'm already crying. It's a male. It's a male figure. It's like, this is somebody who is willing to go downstream for you. This person's here to help you. This person, I don't know why I'm seeing like a coat, like a black coat, like a pea coat. You know what I mean? Like those old 40s, 50s, maybe even the 30s coats. Oh, yeah, didn't they used to have like a pipe too, like smoke out of a pipe? It could be someone from, you know, the 1930s, 1830s. I'm not getting too much of like 1300s or anything like that, but I'm getting like 1930s, possibly even 1830s, but I'm not getting that too much. Maybe, maybe 1830s or maybe 1930s, okay? But I definitely feel it's a male figure. Some of y'all are Native American. Some of y'all are, I just heard Jewish. Some of y'all have Jewish descent, are from Jewish descent. For some of y'all, I'm getting some sort of Eastern country. Maybe from India. I'm getting strong India. Or Native American. Obviously, this is the Native American deck, but I'm getting India. I'm getting even... I don't know why I was about to say Bangladesh. That's weird. I don't even know where that's at. I'm getting... For some of you, this is someone of royalty. Or was of royalty. Or was very, very important in their time. Or perhaps they're important to you. You know what I mean? Like, it was always meant that this person was going to be important to you at some point in their journey or in your journey. This is someone who strays away from the BS. This is somebody who's healed their own traumas in their lifetime, or maybe they were going down the path to heal their traumas. Maybe they are the catalyst for healing and breaking these curses in your generational line. You see, because this is reminding me of the Six of Swords, and the Six of Swords talks about moving into calmer waters. The King of Cups, this is someone with compassion, with love, who I'm getting like someone who loves you and cares for you and watches over you so much. But I don't think you had the chance to meet them or know them. Or you didn't have enough time with them, okay? With that Warrior of Shields, this talks about the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And it's almost like, when it's in reverse, this is someone who didn't have that offer, didn't have that time, didn't have that opportunity, right? You don't know, either you'd never met this person or you never had the opportunity to know this person, right? Or at least you didn't have the enough time with this person or something like that, okay? And with this Warrior of Shields, it's like this person has been watching over you. I'm gonna cry so hard. This person has been watching over you throughout your life. They've been watching over you throughout your life in the shadows, hiding in the shadows. You see, they've always had their eye on you. They've always been watching you. And it's almost like they're upset that they didn't have the chance to stay there longer, you know, to be a part of your life in the 3D realm. But they've always been there. Some of you, they're represented with your spirit animals. For some of you, this is your ancestor follows you as your spirit animal. For some of you, you all had to be very, very strong and very, very resilient in your life. And this person has seen it all. Like, this person is like your guard. I'm crying so hard and I don't know why. This person has been your guardian angel this entire time, and they've been upset by how strong you've had to be. You know what I mean? Like, the things that you've gone through, it's like they're upset and they're saddened by it. And it's like they wish they could have been here for you. You know what I mean? The 3D realm. For some of you, y'all are like the strength of a warrior, right? The heart of a lioness. And like a free spirit. You know what I mean? Like, this person has like been around. And they feel like, I think that they're feeling like you got the wrong side of the stick. You know what I mean? Y'all know what I'm trying to say. You got the short side of the stick, and it makes them sad. It makes them sad. It makes them feel like they're missing out, like they didn't do enough, or they can't do enough for you. You know what I mean? With that Six of Wands in reverse, this means not having attention, not being victorious, not winning. And it's almost like they feel like things would have been so much different had I been there. Things would have been so much different had I been there. For some of you, I'm getting strong 1920s, 1930s. Very, very strong. Some of y'all are definitely of Native American descent. Maybe even European descent. I'm getting strongly the word invasion. The word invasion, and I don't know what it means. It's like they weren't, oh, for some of y'all, okay, for some of you, this person has always been around trying to help, trying to give you signs, trying to show you that they're here. And it's like they couldn't invade your bubble until you were spiritually awakened. You know what I mean? Until you were spiritually woke. They were sending signs. They were sending signals. They've always been around. For some of y'all, you are the black sheep of the family. You are the outcast. And you're attacked for being, for not going with the norm, right? I just heard Muslim descent. Ooh, I got the chills. Some of y'all are Muslim descent or have family members that are Muslim, and maybe you're not. Maybe you not defy tradition, but maybe you don't really, well, yeah, maybe you don't really believe in the whole traditional sense of what you've been taught, right? I'm getting strongly, there's like, for some of y'all, your families don't talk. Your families aren't like close, or your families just don't talk. And sometimes maybe you feel like you have to be your own conqueror because you don't have that support around you. And you feel like maybe everyone's just out to see you lose, or no one's truly happy for you. You know what I mean? And maybe that's why you've had to be so resilient. With this Chief of Pipes here, I'm getting some of y'all didn't really have a male figure in your life, or maybe some of y'all had a male figure that wasn't the best. You know, maybe they weren't present, or maybe they weren't the best. Because we have the Chief of Pipes here in reverse. Ooh, I'm getting strongly like some of y'all, there was a male figure who was an addict or overindulged in too many wrong things in the home, right? It's like that's why there's a male figure, a male ancestor, or a male angel, a masculine angel, or figure, whatever y'all want to call it, an ancestor who has seen it all, and they feel like they've failed because they can't be here in the 3D realm with you, right? They can only sit and watch in the background. And with the Matriarch of Blades here, I'm getting some of y'all didn't have the best relationship with the females in your life as well. And maybe that's why you feel alone and why you feel like everyone's out to get you. Or some of y'all have social anxiety. Some of you don't like to be around people because you think everybody's going to hurt you. Everyone's out to get you. Everyone's going to backstab you, or everyone's out to sabotage you, or take over or something, okay? But with this Matriarch of Blades, this is the Queen of Swords in reverse. And in reverse, this is like someone very scornful, very vengeful. Yes, she's strong. However, she's deep. She cuts deep with her words. Maybe she has a sharp tongue. Maybe she doesn't think very logically. I'm getting strongly like there was a woman figure that could have done more for you. You know what I mean? Could have done more for you in the 3D realm. Or maybe you don't have a relationship with this person, whether it be a mother, a grandmother, an aunt, a sister, but it's definitely a woman, right? And it's like whoever your angel and your ancestor is that's been watching over you, my lovelies, it's like they're here to grant you, they're here to grant you something. They're here to give you something, and it's this, the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is being on top of your home. Being on top of your home, being on top of your finances, being nurturing, loving yourself, and flourishing. This is the Virgo card. Some of y'all are Virgos, okay? I know a lot of you must be. They're here to protect your destiny, here to protect your home, here to protect every aspect in your life, because they feel so upset that they couldn't be here to witness it themselves. Some of y'all left home very early and have been alone for a long time, like been on your own for a long time. Like I'm seeing that as like a nest. You left the nest early. Or some of y'all don't really know what it's like to have a stable home, to have that consistency, to have loving authoritative figures, right? And whoever this ancestor is here, look at, I don't know if y'all remember a couple of readings back, I was talking about cactuses. And I have a friend who, you know, does magic, and she mentioned to me, you can tell when someone's wishing bad on you or there's bad energy, because the first thing will die will be your plants, and it'll affect especially cactuses or cacti, sorry, a cactus or a cacti. And look at that. It's like they've been protecting you. They've been protecting you, been protecting your home, your endeavors, your financials, your space, your energy. And that's what they're here to do. They've been here to protect you. They've been here wanting to protect you. They've been here dropping you clues, dropping you hints, giving you small little gifts. Even if you don't see it, no matter how minuscule they are, they've been dropping clues here and there. Underneath the deck, you have the Death card. Oh my goodness. I'm getting strongly this person, I'm getting so strongly that this person follows you as an animal, like has you like, or you're like your spirit guide. They I don't know. Maybe some of y'all, your animals can see this person. Or for some of you, it's almost like for some of you, this person has seen the injustice that you've encountered in your life. Y'all remember that song Holy Grail by Justin Timberlake and I don't remember who else? But it says, you take the food right out of my mouth. And that's what I'm seeing here. For some of you, your curse is that your family is not a family unit. For some of you, this trauma is that your family wasn't there for you. Your family didn't support you. Your family didn't care for you in the way that you needed. Didn't guide you in the way that they needed. Or doesn't help you, or didn't help you in the way that like they were supposed to. And for some of you, they made you feel like a burden or an obligation, right? And that's what's so upsetting to whoever this is that's here for you. Whoever it is here, that's what's so upsetting to them, and they feel like they failed. And that's why they're trying so hard to make these things happen for you, to protect your home and to give you this longevity and this stability so you can break this curse. Death is transformation. Death is also an ending. Ending old cycles. Ending old cycles to transform. To leave this area, to leave this tradition, to leave this way of thinking, right? To bury this curse, to put this curse to death. Look at 1 and 3. 1 is new beginnings, new chapters. 3 is working together and collaborating. Underneath the deck, look at, we have the 3 of Pentacles. No, 3 of Wands. I'm sorry, 3 of Wands. And look at what's underneath that, joint effort. I'm getting like swimming with the sharks. They saved you from a lot of things that you don't even know. Loves, look, you see those little icebergs? Who was it? I just did a reading where I was talking about the Titanic Museum, about hitting the iceberg, and I don't remember what sign it was for. But I just did it like a day or two ago. And it's like, you're still going, and you're thinking it's a rough, rocky journey, right? But you have no idea how many times that this ancestor, this loved one, has saved you from things that you didn't even see or you didn't even notice. It's like you're in a sea swimming with the sharks. And for some of you, it's family, and this person has saved you a few times. They've thrown you a rower, like a row to row the boat, right? It wasn't row your boat gently down the stream. You think it's rough, loves, but this person has saved you and made it a whole lot easier. And you I don't think you'll see it. I don't think you'll see how close you came to hitting the tip of the iceberg, right? And maybe sometimes when you think you're going under, or you think you're sinking, or you think that you're about to hit something and crash, this person saves you. When you feel like things work out in your favor, it is this person saving you. It's this person looking out for you. Look, oh my goodness, look, they're riding right along with you. They're right on this journey with you. Doesn't it look like these boats are like attached? This person has saved you so many times that you probably will never know until you reunite with this person in the 5D realm, right? Until you meet this person again. But they've been with you on your journey. This is your guardian angel. I'm gonna cry so hard. This has been your guardian angel, making sure that they're removing all these curses and all these traumas from you. Even though you're like tired and exhausted. Doesn't that look like the girl from Family Guy? What is it one? I don't remember. But she's always just like, oh, okay, you know, but it's like you're just kind of like, oh, another thing, you know, but it's this person has always been by your side, saving you, removing obstacles that are there to harm you or there to slow you down or hurt you, because you are the one that this person has their eye on in order to leave these triggers behind, these traumas behind, to break the cycle. Look, you see how this, look, oh my God, you see how this this person back here is looking at the trees, but you're over here looking straight ahead, right? It's like you're not here to make stops, and this person's kind of like, we're gonna get where we're going. I'm here. Don't give up. We're almost there. We're gonna get where we're supposed to go. And for some of you, it's to face something from your past right in the face. I don't know what it is just yet, but you're so passionate on doing this. You're so passionate on doing this. With the Warrior of Pipes, this is the Knight of Wands. You know you have the fire. You know it's your duty to do this. You know that you're passionate and you're headed towards that happiness. For some of y'all, I don't know why, but it's very crucial that you stop smoking. Like, you see this right here? It's reminding me of like a broken cigarette. And it's like this person's trying to tell you, hey, you gotta stop smoking. For some of y'all, this person used to smoke. For some of y'all, this person might have passed. I just got this person's afraid of fire. I have the chills so bad. This person's afraid of fire. I don't know why. This ancestor's afraid of the fire. There's something about smoking or fire. Some of y'all are from Native American descent, because I'm seeing a whole bunch of trees burning in my head. I closed my eyes and I saw a whole bunch of trees on fire. And I think that's why this person's looking down or looking at that, you know, kind of traumatized. There's something about fire that this ancestor, your guardian angel, does not like, or they don't like you smoking, or there's something to do with your lungs. Could be a Gemini. I don't know why I'm getting a Gemini, but there's something to do with fire. And they also, I think they want you to stop smoking. Or it's a, they would like you to stop smoking, like to put down the fire. For some of you, they want you to control your temper as well. Like put down the fire, put down the smoke. Go towards your dreams. Look at the sun. Go towards your happiness. Without leaving a trail, without leaving a smoking trail. Watch what you do. Because some of y'all are going to have a legacy. Some of y'all have a legacy, and it's very, they want you to be very cautious on what you're doing to yourself and what you're leaving behind. That's what it is. They want you to, they don't want you to leave anything bad behind. They don't want you to have a smoking trail behind you. Like they want you just to get there and relax. Like, let's get there so we can rest. Ooh, we're already at 31 minutes. Okay, over here. That's the message that they're wanting to send at the moment to you, okay? Over here. For what's to come. So let me tell you, loves. There's 6 cards that they gave us here, right? 6 means victory. 6 means moving out of, literally this looks like the 6 of Swords to me. The 6 means moving out of calmer waters. And 6 of Swords reminds me of this card, and that's what that card means. Moving out of the bumpy road into calmer waters for victory. Oh, I have the chills so bad. Over here in the messages to come, or the messages you need to hear, we have the 5 of Swords in reverse, the 8 of Swords in reverse, the Ace of Swords in reverse. These are a lot in reverse. The 10 of Cups in reverse, the 9 of Wands in reverse. I think this is the Empress in reverse. 4 of Cups, the Sun, the 10 of Coins, and the Magician. Give me a second, loves, because this is like a lot. I'm getting strongly like, and this is the Afro-Brazilian tarot, okay? So you have the Hermit in reverse under the deck. That's the Virgo card again. Okay, I'm getting strongly, you've released the past traumas here. Things that you didn't ever speak to anybody about that were keeping you unhappy. All right, the 5 of Swords. The 5 of Swords in reverse, right? Upright, this is being manipulative, being conniving, being selfish, being having ulterior motives, right? But this is also, in reverse, this is also past deception, past turmoil, past traumas, things that have continued to come up. You're shutting the door on it. Some of you have healed. Some of you have healed and burnt. Oh. Didn't I just say I saw a bunch of trees on fire? Doesn't it look like this house burnt down? For some of you, I don't know if that's significant to somebody, but for some of you, I'm getting your ancestor, you come from some ancestor or a generation where that's very, very significant, of being run, of not having a home or being run out of the home. And that's why the curse has continued. Okay, some of you, this goes back to, ooh, I just got slavery again. For some of you, this goes back to slavery, back into the times of slavery, okay? When they took people out of their home. And for some of you, this goes back to Native American. It depends on your descent, right? Where they've burnt their home down. And that's why maybe you feel like you don't come from a happy, stable home, because that generational trauma has continued and continued. I read somewhere that generational trauma lasts for 5 generations. So I don't know if y'all want to count back, but maybe you all are the ones to break this, right? And that's what's been the theme for you all. And with this 5 of Swords here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 1 generation, 2 generation, 3, 4, and then 5. That's you. And these are the past traumas and past triggers. And I think some of y'all have been talking to your altars, been talking to your angels, been talking to whoever you believe in, a higher power. Some of y'all are just coming into spirituality. Some of y'all, your kids, your children have been the catalyst to your spirituality, because you're trying to have this happy home for your next line of kin, right? And it's like you finally, some of y'all have not spoken about this, right? Some of y'all have not spoken about this. Look at the 8 of Swords. Wow. Upright, this is something that keeps you trapped, something that keeps you stuck, something that keeps you restricted or bound. And for some of you, it's almost like you felt like a sitting duck. Like it's only a matter of time before this cycle or this routine continues. And I think you're finally, like, you've never spoken to people, or to, maybe you've never even just said it out loud, what your traumas or what your triggers are, right? Because the Ace of Swords talks about no communication, not speaking. Whatever it is that's been haunting you, my lovelies, remember this is in reverse. You're no longer letting it come to light. You're no longer letting it bother you. And this is in reverse. You're no longer letting it keep you bound. You're no longer letting it restrict you. You're not turning a blind eye to people's behaviors anymore. You're just saying your piece and letting it go, and cutting people out and cutting people off, and laying these things to rest, putting the sword in it and burying it and walking away and saying, hey, it's done, it's buried, it's gone. And that's the message. That's the message. If you haven't done this yet, you will soon, or they're advising you that that's what needs to be done, because it's causing you distress emotionally. And for some of you, you're compensating this with other things in your life. A lot of you, it's success. And a lot of you, it's not bringing you emotional fulfillment. And that's what they're telling you. It's because you need to heal your heart in order to feel happiness. The 10 of Cups in reverse. For some of you, you have everything you could ask for, everything under the sun, right? But you're still not happy, and it's because your heart needs healing. Your childhood, the inner child in you needs the healing. And that's what it is. Some of you have just closed and locked the door and walked away and left that burnt down home, or that broken foundation, or that empty feeling at home. You're leaving it behind. You're leaving it behind. And that's what this is. Your ancestors are saying to forgive and let go is what I'm getting. The 6 of Wands, otherwise, here, the 6 of Wands in reverse again. Otherwise, we can't step in. The 6 of Wands in reverse, remember, it's not being victorious, not winning, not getting recognition, not getting attention. Until you heal your heart, we won't be able to come in and help you with your winning, help you with your success, help you win. Oh, look. Help you rebuild that foundation. Help you rebuild a generational foundation. For some of you, y'all were adopted. Or for some of you, y'all lived with not a blood parent. And I'm getting some of them, they were not good to you. They weren't good to you. A guardian or a step parent or something. They weren't fair and they weren't good to you. And they kind of like hid you, like they made it obvious you weren't blood. And that's not for everybody. For some of you, it is your blood and they treated you like you weren't blood or something like that. And that's what this is. They're saying you have to heal this and you have to realize what this is so we can help you plant new pillars for a whole new teepee, right? A whole new slab. I don't know why I want to say that. A whole new slab. Like a slab of concrete, you know what I mean? Like, I'm getting, like, let me see. It's different from what you're used to, but that's okay because this one's a little bit more sturdy because you have the help from the universe and God and your angels, right? You already have the help of one in particular, followed by the star in reverse. This is the star. This is not the Empress. Oh, they're saying don't feel hopeless. Don't feel hopeless. Like they're saying don't feel hopeless with this star in reverse. Don't feel like things are not working in your favor. Don't feel like things are not coming together. Don't lose hope and don't lose sight of the big picture. For some of you, they're also like kind of saying, hey, watch out for that ego. You know what I mean? Watch out for that ego because we're about to help you, but watch out for that ego. Yellow, very, very prominent in this card. Yellow means abundance, right? It means good luck. It means prosperity. Don't lose hope because your destiny, you're already clothed with prosperity, with abundance. Did you see how I just dropped that card? They're kind of saying don't drop the ball by losing hope, by losing sight, by losing your vision. Don't lose hope here. And they're also saying like you have to look back, you have to look within, you have to look within yourself and heal things. I'm getting strongly like, doesn't it look like she's playing dress up? And when you're a little girl or I guess a boy like dressing up, they're saying you have to go within and look at yourself and look at your inner child and see what your inner child is needing in this time, at this time, to feel safe and feel secure. Because some of y'all have abandonment or rejection issues. I'm getting strong rejection issues and I'm getting strong issues with a sibling. I'm getting very strong issues with the sibling or rejection, or for some of you, a mother and a grandmother. Ooh, very, very strong. I'm getting strongly like you were torn between a mother and a grandmother, or some of y'all were raised by grandparents, but I'm also getting that I'm seeing like plantation. Like a plantation, and I'm getting like this goes far back. Like this curse, there's a curse with the women. There's a curse that started with the woman. Oh, that's what it is. There's a curse that started with the women in your generational line, and there's a man or a male ancestor or angel that's trying to fix it on behalf and to also set the woman, oh my God, this is crazy. I'm losing it. There's a male ancestor or guardian angel that's trying to help break these curses to set a female angel or female ancestor free. Because it started with a female. And I'm getting it's strongly with a mother and a daughter, or a grandmother and a mother, or something like that. And it's strong rejection issues, strong rejection or neglect or abandonment. And that's what needs to be healed. That's what needs to be healed. And for some of you, maybe there was favoritism between siblings. It's a very scornful, bitter, oh, but I did nothing wrong type of energy. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'm getting like strong, like just angry, malicious, bitter. And then when confronted, like, I didn't do that. I didn't say that. I didn't do anything like that. You know, like this not holding accountability. And I think I think these issues and these traumas and these triggers have come to light for you already. And you are in the midst of your healing. You are on the top of that iceberg already. You already climbed that cliff, climbed that. Oh my God, if you're a Virgo, do y'all remember 2-3 readings ago, I was talking about the climb, the song by Miley Cyrus. There's always going to be another mountain. I'm always going to want to make it move. It's always going to be an uphill battle. But sometimes you're going to have to lose. I don't even remember the rest of the song, but it said something. It's never been about where you're going, it's the climb, or something like that, right? And I just came out of my Virgo reading not too long ago. And it's like, it's come to light already. And you're in the midst of your healing. You've already made your climb. And now you're there, and you're asking and you're praying for healing. Heal these. Take this away. Lift this off my shoulders. I've done the work. I'm here. For some of y'all, you are just so protected. Red. He's clothed in red. You're just so protected with a golden or a white aura. You are the chosen one. And my Virgos had this reading like this the other day, like last month. You are the chosen one to break these things. And you know it. And you know it. Followed by the 10 of Pentacles, because you don't come from a stable foundation. Your ancestors didn't come from a stable foundation. For some of y'all, your ancestors were stripped of everything that they've had. And for some of you, that's what you're going through right now. Remember, karma is hitting, right? Karma has been hitting since May all the way until October. And for some of you, this is not even necessarily your karma. For some of you, this is karmic lessons or karmic debts that have been passed down and handed to you through your ancestors. And for some of you, it's through the women. And that's why there's a male so desperately trying to help you and protect you and save you, because that's a parental instinct, right? A family instinct. For some of you, you've been stripped of everything because your ancestors have been stripped of everything. Remember, history repeats itself. There is no such thing as coincidences. At least I don't believe there's such a thing as coincidences. But for some of you, there is a bad person in your family, whether they be living or an ancestor. There is someone very malicious with ulterior motives, right? Doesn't that look like Scar from The Lion King in reverse, right? And it's like there's someone I just got someone that's gonna sell you out, or someone that uses you. I'm getting strongly that I just had this whole other vision, and I don't know if it's appropriate. I don't know if I should say it. For some of you, you don't trust your family all the way because you've had a past life with them, or they're following an ancestral curse, right? And I saw literally 2 males in a barn trying to escape, and I'm guessing this is like slavery days. And I saw 2 males trying to escape, and someone was telling on the other so they wouldn't get in trouble. That popped up in my mind. For some of you, that's something that happened, all right, or that's something that, like a sibling. Like a sibling. There's like a sibling that did you dirty, or you don't trust, or maybe you're fighting, or you're not as close anymore, or something. There's something about a sibling or a cousin, maybe even an uncle. Oh, I have the chills so bad. Something happened in some of y'all's generational line, and it's trying to repeat. And some of y'all are not close with your siblings or your family whatsoever. But look, with the magician here, this is the message. This is the message that you're missing here. Okay, these are the messages they're sending. This is what's around you that they're trying to put in your, like, in your energy. And they're saying you have to heal your inner child. Heal your inner child, because it's just going to repeat itself. You're the chosen one, and you come from a broken foundation, and now it's time to manifest a new life, a new foundation, a new direction. It's like your ancestors are putting it in your head already. They're passing on their power to you. Manifest what you want, so we can give it to you, no matter how big, no matter how small. Even if it's in an empty house and you have to sit on the floor, it's okay, because we're rebuilding your foundation, because you've broken the curse. In order to start new, you have to, right? Don't they demolish everything to rebuild something, to rebuild the skyscrapers and rebuild all these buildings and things like that? To make it new, make it fresh, to clear the old, to clear the energy, to clear any trauma or damage that has been there. It may seem like things are falling apart and feeling empty at the moment, but it's because they're like, we're giving you our power. You're soaking it all in, and we're gonna give you a new life. Look, it looks like it's growing, right? New life is growing and forming inside of you, because you're manifesting it. And you're upset right now because maybe you don't see your rewards, but it's slowly being transferred, because you're slowly lifting all these things and purging what should not be there in the first place. Because some of y'all, this is not your debt. You were born into this. You were born into this. Underneath the deck, you have the Hermit in reverse. It's time to come out of that. It's like, it's time to come out of this. For some of you, it's about making amends. Forgiveness and making amends. And also getting out of a toxic way of living within the home. The Hermit in reverse. You see how he's like covered up, but it kind of looks like a tiki, right? Like it could be like the home, and he just wants to pick it up and leave, right? I just want to get up and leave. I don't even want to be in the same spot, but I'm still like submerged in this, right? Hermit within, inside. And in reverse, this is just coming out, letting it go, not worrying about it anymore, and not sitting within to feel that introspection. Just getting up and going where things are not right, and starting a new foundation, and coming out of that way of living, of feeling confined in these cycles and in these traditions. Ooh, in the energy, ooh, we're so far into this. Okay. In the energy, in the mutual, it has to do with a mother or a grandmother, Les. It does. The Empress in reverse, and that 10 of Wands. This goes far back. The women in your bloodline or generational line have either been bitter or scornful. Remember I said I could feel it over here. Like they start a bunch of conflict and unnecessary drama, and then say, that wasn't me. Or they cause a lot of damage and realize, like, I never did that. You know, maybe they say you're too sensitive or something. Or they look at you like you're crazy when you get upset, when you're disrespected. I'm getting strongly like disrespectful. But demand respect. It's so strange. But with the Empress in reverse, it's like, it's a mother. It's a mother that either you have bitter feelings towards, or a mother or a grandmother or a mother figure, a female figure, that either you are bitter towards or they're bitter towards you. And it's caused you a lot of burden, unnecessary anger, unnecessary tension, unnecessary weight on your back, and big chips on your shoulder. Some of y'all are, I'm getting strongly like just bitter. Like some of y'all can't even stand to be around this person or something like that, whoever it is for you. That's what it needs to be. That's what needs to be healed. That's what needs to be dropped. And that's the message here. You want this happy home, nurture your inner child, and you're healing and prospering, then it needs to be dropped. Whatever issues you have with this person, that's what it is. And it's been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming. Everything you've been waiting for, they're being blocked by whatever this is, right? Your blessings are being blocked by this bitterness. And that's what they're trying to tell you. Like, you can keep waiting and waiting and waiting, but we can't get through until you drop these wands. You see that? We can't get you this until you pull these wands out and just either forgive and forget, or forgive and let go, or forgive and move on, right? And then you won't feel trapped, you won't feel captured, and you can float up to the surface where everything's serene, where everything is beautiful, for a breath of fresh air. So you can see the sun, so you can see the rainbows, right? The Temperance is peace, it's serenity, it's tranquility, it's being calm, it's being content. Coming up to the surface, no longer drowning in these traumas, and living. That's what is the purpose of these messages that your angels and your ancestors are trying to show you. Underneath that, we have the Knight of Wands and the Justice and the Strength. For being so strong and dealing with some wishy-washy people in your life, your just rewards are coming. It has to do with family. This has to do with family, definitely. It's definitely a male figure or a father figure or a grandfather. Because look at the clownfish, right? Nemo. He's going all over the place to find Nemo, right? And Nemo was without a mother. And the father was so desperately trying to protect him. It's a father or a grandfather or somebody that's trying to help you here. Ooh, let me get you some angel messages. Angel messages for my lovelies. What do they need to know that from their ancestors? What is these ancestral messages that they need to know? Oh my goodness, we have travel. We have travel. It's almost as if you need to just like get rid of that old, you need a change of scenery. This is way too many. Oh my goodness. I'm going to take them though. I'm just going to show you. Yep. Okay. So this one's over here and this one's over here. Clarifying this mutual. We have history. I'm getting strong 1930s, 1940s, maybe even 1920s. Look at 40. History. Murmur. Murmur. Maybe somebody has heart issues or something like that. But we have history, right? There is someone from the past. Your ancestor has always been around. And then we have conflict. We have change and travel again. That's what it is. Some of y'all, they're telling you stop giving in to conflict, right? You need, look, it's just like kind of like, you see how there's this Pegasus, right? Conflict. And when this brings conflict, they're saying change it, travel. And then you're just leaving it in the clouds. You're not even letting it phase you anymore. You're just gonna mind your business and see straight ahead and not even acknowledge it. That's what they're trying to say. Don't acknowledge it. Don't feed into the drama. Spirit of nature. They're around you all the time. Whoever this is that's watching over you, they're around you all the time, especially when you're out in nature or when you're out doing something in the fresh air. That's when you can feel them. You probably can feel them, if I'm being honest. So over here, clarifying the messages surrounding your energy. Turmoil. We have turmoil. I just heard loca. Someone is there's definitely like a crazy female figure in your ancestral line that was like loca, you know, like I just heard effing loca, like you know, like really loca, like really crazy. And they've caused this curse within you. Look at, like, and they kind of feel bad about it. Look at turmoil. And like at all this turmoil in the background that's going to, that they no longer have to deal with it, but others do, and they know that that's something that they've done, right? Quiet strength. And you've been dealing with it and you've been working through it on your own. Like I said, you don't talk about this to anybody, or you haven't talked to this about anybody, or maybe you haven't tried to acknowledge it yourself. And then we have command. You're taking control. You're taking command of everything. You're controlling your healing now. You're taking over for your healing. You're not just letting things play out because it's family or it's tradition. Oh my goodness. Under the deck, we have resolution. It's coming full circle. You're finding the resolution on how to move forward from this and no longer have this chip on your shoulder, if you do at all. Oh my gosh. We have resolution, recuperation, strength through the turmoil, renewal. Oh my God. And then rebirth. Jesus. And then under that, harmony. And then under that, leadership. You have it all. Oh my God. Underneath that, enlightenment. Underneath that, transformation. Because you're restraining yourself. Restraint, right? You're no longer giving into this turmoil. Restraint. Love. Everything's coming for you, my lovelies. Everything is coming. Your angels are trying to tell you they've been here. We've always been here. We're protecting you. Heal yourself. Heal your inner child. Drop these burdens. Because the only thing it's doing is stopping your blessings. You're not trying to block out emotion. You're blocking your blessings, right? I want to get a past life card for you all. These are my past life cards, so let's see. One past life card. I'm curious. I'm just curious. Oh my goodness, loves. I was not expecting that. Some of y'all, it's from slavery. It is from slavery, and that's what I've been getting in my Virgo readings. Imprisonment or slavery. This ancestor or this generational curse that you're dealing with, that they're trying to help you heal, it comes from imprisonment or slavery times, okay? Underneath the deck, what do we have? Ships. Didn't they transport people on ships during those times? Oh my goodness. Yep. That's what I have for you, my lovelies. This goes back far. This goes back deep. For some of you, it's like you're still... For some of you, it's like you still feel imprisoned by family, or you feel disabled by family, and that's what this is. Set your inner child free. so you can set the rest of your ancestors free as well, okay? Because there is some still dealing. There's someone here. There's someone here who is not set free yet, because this is the last curse possibly. This is possibly the last curse to heal or to break, or the last trauma to heal, to set this ancestor or this angel free. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. But that's what I have for you, my lovelies. I don't know if this resonates with some of y'all. Some of y'all it's not going to. I don't know if I'm all over the place. I'll rewatch it later, but I'm sending you lots of love, light, peace, clarity. May peace always surround you. I love y'all so much. This took me out. I'm probably going to be out for a few days, so I'll be working on personals if you want to do that. But I love y'all so much. Have a great, great weekend, and I'll talk to you soon.